Okay, so it's May 22nd at 4:37 in the morning. I'm just going to turn that off for a minute. That's a fan. Again, it's almost always on, but I'll turn it off for a sec. So, we talked a few days ago. I was fixing a mirror in the back. I was waiting for a hacksaw to come in. The hacksaw did come in. I did fix the mirror. We can talk about that when I come out of there. But we're gonna do. We're messing with time a little bit because this is gonna come up at the end afterwards. After I go through the door, it'll be a second video that comes up. I just wanted to take note of this window because this window. This is the bathroom. So there's this bathroom sink. I used the hacksaw to cut this piece of wood up so that it's gonna stay in there. I used a lot of this stuff on the window to clear up all of the holes. I've used a lot of this stuff down here. This is the 19th container of this stuff. Yeah, 19. And I'm probably going to need another 10 or so. It's just need a lot of it. But I mean, like I went all through all on the side there. And in fact, I painted this shut. So I bought some paint. Let me just put that back. Actually, not quite yet. I want to clean that up first. I bought some paint for there's a shelf over there, and I've been using it for various things as well. It was helpful to have just a small amount of white paint. It's going to go a long way, and I put this lock on here too. So this is just glued on. That's what the glue is for. This is screwed in. Right. So if you ever did want to open it, I did make this openable, right? Hold on just a sec. I was able to open it. Damn it. Okay, well, it sort of doesn't matter for now. If I need to, bend this in a quarter inch or something. But I mean, because it's painted shut. What's the deal with this? This is a window right over my sink, right? So when we do the bathroom video, you're gonna walk in. We're gonna walk in here, and you're gonna see a bathroom sink with a little shelf there. Bathroom. Sorry, that's the shower, and there's gonna be a piece of cardboard here, and over the cardboard is going to be a lot of mirrors, right? So normally, at least normally for white people, the person that owns this house, and I mentioned I was talking to the landlord, is from a non-European ancestry, which, I mean, it means I've had to experience some things a little differently living here, which is not such a big deal, but this is one of the weird things. I think that it's not expected to have mirrors in much of the world over top of the bathroom sink. It's kind of a white person thing. If you're a white person, you might not realize it's a white person thing. You might think it's universal. Everywhere you go, there's a mirror on top of the sink. But it's actually, I think it's actually a white person thing. So it's not here for that reason, right? Instead, there's a window. Now, to me, putting a window there, and I also want to just briefly note, I was recording in VGA because, I mean, who cares? But I noticed that it wasn't syncing right. I think Google is compressing it badly, so we're up to 720p, which is still pretty low quality. I don't really care. I'm trying to conserve space, right? I'm not looking for high quality. You want to look at my window in high quality, right? But the VGA seemed a little bad, so I went up a little bit. Anyways, yeah. So I mean, it's a window in front of a, like, to me this is creepy and weird. I don't know. Maybe if you're from somewhere else, it might seem normal or whatever. But to me, that's creepy and weird. If I was standing out there, and I'm not saying anybody's going to stand out there, but anybody could stand out there and spy on me. I'm sorry, I've got a lot of light in here right now, so it's hard to see out that window. In fact, a little easier to see out the window there. I just want to see what's out there right now. Right, so, in fact, all you can see is my reflection. Yeah, so anybody standing out there could look through the window while I'm in the, so what is the idea? Is the idea you're supposed to open the window when you're in the shower? Like, that window's big enough anybody could climb in. Normally, bathroom windows are supposed to be small. They're supposed to be kind of like tinted or frosted. This is weird. This is weird and it's creepy. So basically, we're just getting rid of it. How are we getting rid of it? Well, I had this fan installed. It's the one thing the landlord's done so far, and I mean, I'm grateful for him doing it. He's got a lot more stuff he needs to do, and he's got to get a move on it because I'm gonna do it soon. If he doesn't do it, right? He's kind of running out of time, sort of thing. But we got this fan put in, and the fan, like I said, the fan's on almost all the time. Works great. And so we don't need to open the window, and we're getting rid of the window. We're getting rid of the window by it's painted over, locked in. There is a lock on it. It's one of these little locks, but painted in. There's a wood, so you can't open it that way. You can't open it that way. You're completely locked over, and like I said, there's going to be a cardboard box screwed in on each of the sides there, with a bunch of mirrors and some lights like that. There's also I put one of those lights up there. I'm gonna put another one up here. So I like lots of lights, especially so in the bathroom. Another one up there. We'll get to that. I just wanted to, and like I said, this is going to come up after. I just wanted to make a note of that because when you come in here, you're not going to see this. And right now it's drying. Here's my hacksaw. I think it was $13. We will have already seen the mirror. I used it for this too, because I built these little shelves. I didn't cut that one, but I painted it. These were from, I have an old dresser that is no longer working, in the sense that the wood is kind of, the wood got warped in one of my previous apartments. There was an issue with gas coming up underneath from behind it, and it destroyed the dresser. So I saved the wood. that also came from a damaged piece of furniture, right? So I keep everything, and I find a use for it. Like literally, like these pieces of wood, all four of them are from damaged pieces of furniture. Like I'm reusing boxes. I'm pretty um I can't find the word I'm looking for. Uh, which is the opposite of the word I'm looking for, ironically. Okay, so let me get back to what I'm doing. Is that not? No, it is. Okay. So yeah, we put lots of filler in here, paint, and it's all sealed up. This window does not open. So I mean, if the window doesn't open, it shouldn't open, right? I want that kind of sink in, right? What the logic there is, because it's inescapable. If the logic doesn't open, sorry, if the window doesn't open, it shouldn't be able to open, right? Because you don't if you're never going to open a window, you shouldn't be able to open it at all. So that's what I'm taking here. This I mean it's stuck on there, it's glued. If you really wanted to get it off, you can get it off with a hairdryer. I'm gonna suggest you don't. I'm gonna suggest that just stays there. And like I say, I should be able to. I probably tightened that a little too far. It doesn't matter for right now because, like I say, I'm going to be. In fact, it's probably even better like that for right now. But I guess I could unloosen this a little bit or pull it up with a pair of pliers or something. But for right now, because I am putting something over it, it's probably better just to leave it like that. And like I say, I'm going to suggest that just stays there. I bought 6 of those, and these are going to show up in various spots around the house. This is one of 2 different types of inside locking mechanisms I purchased. This is the least least effective of the 2, but it's a little bit of extra added security there. If somebody does decide they want to open this from the outside, I mean that screen isn't gonna offer much help. Of course, they could always just smash the window. That's real life. But short of that, if they wanted to do this in a way that wasn't going to get them easily caught, that's a little bit of added security. And like I say, I'm going to be going around and doing that in more than one place as that comes up. So, yeah, that's it for now. So this will come up after we've talked about the video, however many videos. Sorry, after we've talked about the bathroom, however many videos that requires.